I did also schedule my induction. She's ready to come out. I think this baby's gonna come out earlier than 40 weeks. I was having some cramping. Good morning. Today is my 38-week checkup, which is so exciting but so crazy because knowing that anytime between now and the next 2 weeks I'm gonna be having a baby is crazy. I don't know what my appointment consists of today, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna bring up like a cervix check, and I'm gonna try to opt out of it just because I remember in my last pregnancy they were pretty painful and uncomfortable, and I'm a very sensitive person when it comes down to all that stuff. I'm gonna try to just not get it today. If anything, I'll get it next week at 39 weeks. And the thing is that even though I did so many cervix checks this pregnancy, like in the beginning, those were done with like the little ultrasound wand, which was not painful, it was not uncomfortable. But the way they do it here at this hospital is like with the hands, like the fingers to like check, and I just don't want to deal with that. I hate it, and I feel like it's really hard to advocate for myself because I'm usually someone that like listens to, hey, you need to do this. And even though I know I can decline any medical treatment at any time, like I'm the patient, I'm the boss, and essentially, I don't know, it always feels weird advocating for yourself, which it shouldn't be, but I guess I'm not confrontational. So if they tell me like, hey, you should get it, I'm usually not the type of person to be like, no, I don't want it. Anyways, for once I made it to my appointment on time. Let's not get late just because I'm chit-chatting. So let's go.
Oh, thank you. I don't know if you remember, I saw you after, I think, your miscarriage in 22.
Oh, I think maybe.
Yeah. I know you're not interested in an induction at all, but I was wondering if you want to have like a backup plan. So I looked at the calendar, okay? I know you're not due until the 15th. Friday the 19th is open. So then you're almost 41 weeks. Like our doctors don't want you to go to 41 weeks. Does that sound reasonable?
Yeah.
Okay, next week we'll kind of maybe check your cervix and see where you're at. So yeah, so I'll put you down for the 19th for now, just in case nothing happens on its own. All right, there you go. I'm getting an eviction notice. It's time to start thinking about coming. So 1:30 is 1:40.
Appointment went better than expected. Everything is good. There was no pressure for a cervix check, so I'm really happy about the care team around. And you guys may or may have not noticed, but every appointment I tend to have like a different OB, and that's because I get seen at this hospital and they just change OBs most of the time. You could try to get scheduled with one midwife or OB the whole time, but the thing is that when you go into labor, there's no guarantee that you're gonna see that one person that you saw your whole pregnancy. So this time around, I just got the first appointment available on the days they told me to make an appointment. So I've been seeing a lot of OBs. They've all been really good, so I'm really happy with that. I haven't seen anyone I haven't liked so far. So there is one favorite midwife that I have, and I'm hoping she gets to deliver my baby. She's the same midwife that I had with my first pregnancy, and I love her. She's so funny. She makes me so comfortable. So hopefully with her, but if I have someone else, then I'm like totally okay with it. I did also schedule my induction just in case baby's not here by like April 15, which is my due date. I'm due on a Monday and they scheduled it for that Friday. I asked if I can do it like at 41 weeks exactly on the Monday, but they said they don't really like to wait until we get to 41 weeks. And honestly, with my first pregnancy, I gave birth right at 40 weeks, so I'm hoping something similar happens where I don't have to get induced, because I just want a natural labor. I've always liked the idea of going into labor naturally without getting induced or anything like that, so hoping that's the case this time around again. And if baby's not here by April 19th, which is the induction date, then I guess she needs a little help, you know, getting her way out of her home. She has an eviction notice, as my OB said. She got 2 weeks to go, guys. 2 weeks, which is so crazy, so wild. My husband and daughter just called. I forgot if I talked about the induction date. I feel like I have pregnancy brain strong right now. This did not last long enough, but I'm not gonna go back and get another coffee. So that was delicious. Now to make the hour drive back home. Honestly, I'm kind of tired. Last night I couldn't really sleep per usual, and then I had to wake up to pee per usual. And honestly, tossing and turning at night is just getting more uncomfortable by the day. You know, there's so much I want to do and get done before baby gets here in terms of like cleaning, organizing, filming a few videos, editing a few videos. My sister-in-law is supposed to come this Friday, which gives me like almost no time to do anything. And especially with my pregnancy tiredness, I don't know, things are just getting really hard. Okay, so my daughter fell asleep. We're on a good like track record here, and I'm honestly really hungry. It's not me, it's the baby. So I'm gonna go ahead and make myself some toast with peanut butter, because why not have like a second breakfast? I'm gonna go ahead and try to edit a couple of videos if my daughter doesn't wake up before I sit my butt down in the computer chair. To my desk. If she wakes up in the next 5 minutes, I've been trying to clean my house little by little before family starts getting here for baby, and this desk is one of my next projects, because right now I'm trying to focus on just editing and not cleaning, because if not, I will never get one thing done. I'm gonna multitask, and while this blurs out my daughter's face, which is gonna take quite a bit, and I'm uploading some videos into my OneDrive so I can edit more stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and try to do like a little cleanup. Five minutes later, and this is almost done, but I say I did a pretty decent job for like a 5-minute cleanup. This I'm gonna take it to the kitchen now when I get up. This goes in my room. One of our Monday activities is to go to my daughter's music class. It's basically a toddler class where they do like different music instruments, sounds, they walk, they dance. So it's a big mixture of everything, but I love it because she gets to interact with other little kids. We just got here and we are on time, so let's keep it that way. Today's chef has offered quinoa, turkey, ground turkey, and then frijoles. Today's actually the next day, and I wanted to include this video by kind of going over my 38-week symptoms. I'm 38 plus 1 today, and funny enough, I just had a little tiny episode of nauseousness that I haven't had since like forever. But kind of like I said in my 36-week update, my pelvic pain has been just so bad. Oh, I totally forgot to like mention, I got a haircut today, got my brows done. I'm getting ready for labor and delivery, because I know that after I give birth there's gonna be little to no me time to do like these type of things at all. So nails done, hair, I'm ready for you, baby girl. Anywho, not gonna lie to you guys, I think this baby's gonna come out earlier than 40 weeks. I came from my appointment yesterday and there was I've had no Braxton Hicks, no nothing. She asked me and I said nope, nothing. And then when I got home and I like showered, ate in bed, I was having some cramping. And I didn't think much of it until I was showering. Wait a second. Cramping, that can be a sign of contractions maybe, especially because I remember the first time around, the first initial stage of contractions felt like when I'm gonna start my period. So I was like, oh my God, am I gonna have time to go drive an hour today to my appointments? Or am I gonna have this baby today? Anyways, I slept it over. Today was fine. I've had no cramping, all good, no baby. And I haven't had any, I was gonna say contractions, but cramping or anything like that today. As far as pelvic pain goes, I still do have pelvic pain. Sometimes even walking from my bed to the bathroom, to the kitchen, like it just hurts to walk. I think it's so interesting how different pregnancies can be. To be quite honest, I've had a really good pregnancy, so I'm not gonna complain. But the fact of like these little aches and pains that I didn't experience the first time, that I know a lot of other women experience whenever, it's just interesting to me, I guess. What other symptoms have I had? I think I've said this before in like the past, I don't know how many vlogs, but I'm tired. I'm just tired. I'm ready to do nothing all day, every day. And the fact that I can't do that kills me. I don't really talk about this on my channel, but I do try to like refrain from lots of screen time with my toddler. But as of lately, Bluey's been on the TV a lot, guys. And it's not that I mind her watching TV. I just try not to overdo it. These days, sometimes I just need a break or to clean up or to honestly just sit and cuddle with my toddler. And my toddler is like me. She likes to go out. Every day she's like, tienda, we have to go to the store. We have to buy something. We have to go to the grocery store. Let's go to the park. And I love that because I'm the same way. But at this point in this pregnancy, I'm ready to be a couch potato. Oh, you know what? How can I do a pregnancy update and not show you guys the belly? Look at it. Look at the belly. She's ready to come out. She's ready. But I gotta say, I do feel pretty big. Anyways, guys, that is all I have for my little 38-week pregnancy update. Next week, I have another appointment at 39 weeks if I don't have a baby yet. And with that being said, I will see you guys the next time.